I will take the ring to Moldo.
What can I help you with?
I have a ring I would like to sell you.
Baseball or football?
Neither. This kind.
Oh, this guy.
I wish the ring had never come to me. So I'm here at the pawn shop today to try and sell it.
I really got to get this ring in my shop. This is not as uncommon as you might think. They actually made 20 of them. So what were you looking to do with it?
Maybe I should just keep it. Keep it safe.
I'll tell you what, I'll give you $20 for it.
Frodo! Oh, look out! Oh man, he drove right. They are climbing right into the fire! Absolute mayhem! Death, death, death! Oh my goodness, he fired it!
There are places where the light still remembers our name.
Isn't it just breathtaking, Arthur? I can't imagine living anywhere else.
But even in calm, the shadow finds its way. A power forged in fire and light. It is no fate, it is a choice. If we do not carry it far from here, it will fall into hands that know no mercy. The fire already burns in our own planet. The journey begins, guided by a force that demands balance.
You will not save the world alone, Frodo. But no one else can be you.
You have my blaster. My precision is at your service. Bring them to me.
Mr. Frodo, why don't we just take the Eagle straight to Mount Dool? That actually makes sense.
What happened? What happened
I don't know.
to your?
I don't know. Welcome to the Friday Nights. I'm Jason Sandberg. Fellas, there wasn't much at the LCS this week, but there was a new issue of the Savage Dragon. And so I picked this up. This is the fourth and final issue devoted to the Dragon's grandchildren. And I got to say, these aren't very good. They're not very good. The first of the four was pretty good. The rest of these, they have not. He's been like phoning this thing in. I think he's relieved that he's done with this. Maybe he started this little arc where he was putting a spotlight in each of the four grandkids. First one was good.
Still drawing it? Is he still drawing it?
Yep, still drawing it and still inking it, still writing it. Anyways, I think he had the best of intentions when he said like a year ago, "I'm going to spotlight the four grandkids." Craig, can you bring up the thing?
Yeah.
So we are celebrating the countdown to issue 300 of Savage Dragon, because it is, kudos to Eric Larson for sticking with it. It's been over 30 years now. So this is issue 279. And what's happening in the comic is that the Savage Dragon's son, Malcolm, and his whole entourage, they're over fighting against the Russians in Ukraine. And I think he's just like stalling the clock to bring them back to actually I think back to Canada. I think they live in Canada now. No, San Francisco. Bringing them back when the actual war ends. But anyways,
is there a lot of money changing hands? Sorry. Billions and billions of dollars for some reason is funding a war.
Is part of the money laundering. Yeah, is exactly. Anyways, kudos to him. Again, last year I did a complete reread from the miniseries and the ongoing all the way up to current times. And by and large, it is a good reading experience. It's good comics. It's just in a bit of a dip because he's focused on these grandchildren. I don't think his heart's fully in it. I'm sure the book will pick up a pace again when they get back to the main story, when they escape they're trying to escape custody. They've been kidnapped or they've been captured by the Russians, so they're fighting their way back across to escape. So anyway, that was my book this week. And then the signups for Jupiter issue 2 hit 160. So now my new milestone is 170. So thank you to everybody that's been signal boosting, and we'll take a look at that campaign later.
Let's bring that up again. Let's see if we can, I'm curious now to see how far you can bump this thing. So let me I got it. The problem with again, StreamYard is they did it so you can't just overlap one thing over another. You always gotta close one thing, and there we go. So here we go. So here's your signups on Indiegogo. And then again, I know people got a wrench, but I'm gonna share this for you as well.
Thank you. Yeah, let's see if we can start get going towards 170. But I'm happy with 160. I'm very pleased. I'm continuing to work on the book, and I expect I'll be able to. I think next month I'll be able to dial in a launch date, so we'll know when we're going to launch. But it's I got to make sure the book is ready before I launch.
So what's interesting enough, so I think I identified a problem with Indiegogo that they did resolve. So I don't know if you were aware, there used to be with Indiegogo, there used to be a mailing list that you could do, but you had a limited amount of time, like you had like 3 months or 6 months, I think it was. If you didn't launch your campaign, they would just like dump the whole thing on you if you took too long to turn the mailing list. But this isn't a mailing list anymore, is it? It's now like following you kind of on Indiegogo, right?
Yeah, following the campaign. And my understanding is that when you can download that list before you go live. Okay. When you launch, they will do push messages to everybody who did the sign up. And then subsequently, when people back, then there's a new data file with all the backer emails and stuff like that. So
definitely say download it now if you haven't, just because I don't want you to hit the 5-month mark and find out that they delete the whole thing on you. Because like I said, they were prone to do that in the past. Just letting you know.
Good call. I'll check into that. I'll check into that.
Yeah.
So Craig, how was your week?
That's good. Sorry. Yeah, let me pull this out and try to stay current with everything that's going on. I tried to get through Chris's books. So I started off this evening reading this again. Are you familiar with Infinite Tale Chronicles #1 and the And I had the planet. I sat there memorizing it too. Tequila, right? That's the name of the world that the story takes place in. And then the Elvar, and then they give birth to a new prince, and then they go off into a
Beautiful.
Anyways, yeah, it's a beautiful book. So I've read this probably 3 times through, right?
Wow.
That first one. Yeah, I've read it 3 times. So I'm fully familiar with everything that happens in this beautiful book by Chris. But then I wanted to have this read, and I didn't get through it yet. Have you read the second one? Has anyone read the second one? Is it better?
I haven't read the second one.
Okay, so look how thick this thing is. So I will get book 2 read. I will be back next week to tell you what takes place in this, because it's just lining up. And then after that, I got issue 3 to read.
Nice.
Sent me a preview of that.
Now, did you get the manga version or the Western version?
So
which ones
issue
did you get?
My manga version is it's unopened in a plastic wrap. So
oh yeah,
I'm curious to know what he did with the page art. Like, first off, does it read from left to right? Right, because it does. And then how does he deal with the panel layout? Because they also read the panels from left to right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Inquiring minds want to know. And then
I'm looking forward to.
And then just go through. He sent me a bookmark, which I still got in the plastic. Nice. Sent me a thank you. He's got his QR code on everything because he's smart that way.
When is he on next?
Chris? I don't know. I got to talk to Chris. Here's his thank you. I think I've mentioned it before with this. Yeah, look at that right there.
Cool.
I'm someone special, Jason. Look at that. We're someone special. Anyways, yeah. And then, hold on. And then he had this box.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. That's crazy for all your products.
Wow.
And it even came with a special paper, which I kind of folding and saving.
Oh my gosh. That's above and beyond.
It is. Chris is wild. And we gotta have Chris back. So yeah, that's what I was into this week again. And I will read book 2. What happened to Jonathan?
I don't know. I think maybe he's had bad connection. Well, I'm sure he'll jump back in.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, hopefully. So yeah, Michael, while I talk to Jonathan and figure out what's going on, how was your week?
It was pretty good. It was pleasant. I have a hilarious story related to the handle under my name tonight that I will tell you guys backstage after the show. You're not gonna believe it. It's not bad.
Non-close?
Non-close. I am not tonight. I am non-Klaus.
Explain that one.
I'll have to tell you guys backstage.
Okay. All right.
It's pretty funny though. I love Von Klaus, for the record. No shade.
Okay.
No shade at Mr. Klaus.
Right.
But it's pretty funny. So I have to. Craig had to emasculate me. I also have a box.
Whoa,
from Infantile, but it's not as nice. It's nice. It's not quite. Craig has the higher end one, so always has to one up me. But I started reading these fellas. Biophile Kolga 2. Look at this beautiful cover. I was blessed to be on the launch stream that revealed this cover because I raved about their first cover. Just like something about these covers that just speaks to me, you know what I mean? And it's funny because I think this is a misprint. I think they don't totally line up. I think they're gonna line up like going forward. But what I like about this is going to be the size of my upcoming book. It's like a hybrid between Western comics and manga. So yeah. And the artist Josh was gracious enough to give me this print.
Oh wow.
This went viral last year. I'm sure you guys saw it on X. It's based on that incident, that unfortunate incident that happened, but this is what ideally should have happened. So yeah, I love this piece.
It's wild. Very cool. Yeah. Oh, what's going on? Can you?
It's not me. It's the screensavers on the screen now. Yeah, I don't know.
Me.
StreamYard
Am I
is
being
being
Okay,
censored?
now it's non-Klaus. Oh, now we're like a music video. This is like a music video.
StreamYard's being weird, like
Real
all this
weird, real weird.
weirdness
And this
going
is
on.
the one night you're not on drugs, Craig.
Not yet. I'm working on it, but there we go. So yeah, I'm not
All
sure.
right, we got 17 people watching. We don't have a guest. John, we're hoping that you work through your technical difficulties and
please
come on back.
Yeah.
All right. So while we're waiting for John to return, let's say hello to the chat.
Okay. So, and we were wondering if this counts, but it does still count. It does still count. Crenshaw says first, but only because he got here an hour early to type this. And then I saw while I was setting up, getting ready for the show, I saw bing, there's a comment. I was like, what? I didn't type a comment. So then I responded. It still counts.
It does.
It still counts. So you never know. I was lurking backstage. Dr. Mask mentioned he was second, but it's only because he got here 35 minutes early. And I was trying to read, and like I said, I was recapping Infinitale Chronicles. You should have heard me. I was like reading it out loud, and I was getting right into it and everything. Recapping the first book. I was having a lot of fun getting ready for the show. And then you mentioned the weekends incoming. We are definitely here indeed. It's Friday. Balkan mentioned he was third because he got here third. And then Radio Stories this now says hello to all of us. Hello to you as well. And if you haven't already, I would definitely say we should plug her Twitter. You gotta, if you aren't following Radio Stories now on Twitter, you need to do that now because her artwork is on fire. It's getting better and better every day.
She is nice. She's talented. She's so supportive. If
And
only
she's Team Cool Ranch
like
too,
her.
which is
that's perhaps the most important aspect of Radio Stories now. The right team.
Yes. And here's your handle as well. Happy Friday night. Let's go. And then Dr. Mass was saying he would watch some of that. See, I told you I was going to use all that. I was going to put all that Lord of the Rings stuff together, and I managed to fit it all into 6 minutes and 20 seconds. It all fit. Infinite Entertainment says hello, lads, and we finally got him booked for his campaign. So remember how I kept saying, people always come and they do their signups with us, and then they never talk to us again. I'm like, he's definitely coming back. He's coming back with the campaign 2 days after he launches, I believe. So I'm excited. Nice. I want some new Luke Stone. I need that artwork. And then Belmont said Eric Larson's a cuck. I don't know.
Listen, I can't speak to that. I don't know what's going on with it, with whether the guy's kink is, but Savage Dragon, take it or leave it. It's good. It's pure comics.
And then
wouldn't it be hilarious if our guest got the call to go on another show and just bounced to that other show?
Should we scour the maybe after we look at the chat we can go to his Twitter and see if he says catch me on this show.
It has happened before, so
no way.
No, I'm just joking. Crenshaw says hi Knights, Jonathan in chat, and hey pals.
I was on the Great Crenshaw's show this past Saturday. It was a blast. I had so much fun.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Banff Graphics says hail dudes. Hail to you as well, Banff Graphics. Thank you for joining us. And then Belmont again with the he wants to be known for his long run as Savage Dragon. It doesn't matter to him if it's good. Okay. What do you think? You can answer that, Jason, or no? Nothing.
I'm not. Listen here. It is not my job to tear down or to build up any other creator. You take your money and you buy what you want to read, and I enjoy Savage Dragon, and I'm there for the long ride. It does go off the rails. It does get crazy, but it gives me a great amount of joy to read it. And the other thing is that because he has TDS, it makes it even funnier to me.
Fair.
SF Gaming
says hail Friday nights. Hail to you as well.
All right, guys. Well, you do. I'm gonna look to see where did Jonathan go. Just bear with me, guys. I gotta know if he's over like on some other channel right now.
Or if he's on the internet. I don't know.
Let's see here.
I messaged
I mean, maybe
him.
there was a power outage.
I'm checking.
So there's other shows that stream.
I've got questions being asked. Hold on. Radio Stories Now wanted to know if I've got Spawn. Okay, so this is going to embarrass me because these things are dusty. So first and foremost, look at that. Look at that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then
okay.
Yeah. I got to dust. Gives me a reason to dust.
So Jonathan's last tweet was 41 minutes ago. He said he was excited to come on the show. He's not saying he's on some other show right now. So I'm assuming he had technical difficulties.
Yeah, this was the first Kickstarter figure that they had. This is like the reprint.
Dude, that cape is...
Yeah, I don't want to break anything because I don't know that plastic's been sitting. Yeah, it's already folded all the way open. Yeah, it's fiery. There you go.
My cape is tremendous.
There you go.
So Craig, after we're done saying hi to the chat, I think we should play a game called Where's John? And what we're gonna do is you're gonna have you share your screen, and we're gonna go to YouTube, and we're gonna check out the other promo streams that might be airing right now. Let's see if he's over with some of those other shows. But let's finish saying hi to the chat.
I give him the benefit of the doubt. Something might have happened. I don't know.
I got my eye on his Twitter. Let's see what he says here.
Just wonder. Hold on.
I don't think there's that many shows happening that I.
Oh, there's not many shows that matter right now, but there's lots of shows on right now.
Oh, he's typing. Hold on. Okay, he's alive.
Okay. He's typing he's DMing you, or he's typing what's going on?
No, DMs. Well, I've got up-to-date news. It's in the works. It's in the works.
Okay.
Don't worry. Oh, sorry. Did I mention that Vulcan said that Infinite Tail box was outstanding?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, his power went out. There you go.
Okay.
His power went out.
Okay. All right.
Dr. Matt says I'm.
Tank.
I'm
sorry. A shout out to Tank Ferret. He just released an album on Bandcamp. I've heard some of it. It rules. Yeah, check it out.
Nice.
Is there a link or a way to get there by chance? Is it free? I don't mean to make you do the work, but I will go check it out if there's a button for me to click.
If John doesn't show up in the next 10 minutes, we're going to put all the money on Tank Ferret's rock and roll album.
Should I do it, Jason? What do you think?
Yes. Do it.
See the peer pressure I'm getting on here, Michael?
Yeah, I know.
There you go.
All right.
Okay.
Woohoo. Remember that one time we had to start the show over? Remember that?
I do, yeah.
Because you got struck. Your creative intro got struck, and we said you got you got taken off of YouTube, and we said we huddled in the green room, and we said to the guest, "What do you want to do?" We said we have no problem. We have no problem starting the show completely from scratch, or we can keep it going to Twitter or wherever it was going, and we restarted the show.
That's right. I remember that. Yeah. It was Tom Tuttle, of all people, too.
Oh. All right.
Yeah. I am proud of how fast I linked to that Tank Ferret album, I got to say.
Nice. And then Banff Graphics says business as usual. Tank's letting us know, smash the like button and share this out. Yes, right. Thank you. As always, that's how we get more amplification. Radio Stories Now says she likes your shirt, Michael. I don't know if you want to...
Yeah. It's
I was gonna...
Nice. Classic manga Berserk.
Nice.
Yes. Very cool.
Craig, I see there's 15 people watching on YouTube. What does StreamYard say the total viewers are right now?
48 watching total.
Nice. 48. Nice work.
Yeah, guys. Love you guys. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Hold on. So while Jonathan tries to fix that, hold on. Here's what I'm going to do. Okay, so
we're going to do a GoFundMe for his electrical.
I accept all cookies. I like cookies, by the way. Cookies are delicious. There we go. Apex Predator Prometheus. There we go. That's what we're talking about right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we play it a little bit without getting in trouble?
I'm pretty sure. I don't think Tank's going to come at us for copyright infringement.
Okay.
Oh, there you go. Crenshaw beat me to it. Look at that. Thank you. Thank you, Crenshaw. Appreciate it. There we go. Okay. I don't know. How do I activate this? Because I'm like right here, chain tighten.
Yeah.
All right.
Your Michael Bay movie.
He's got a comic
Ball.
and a video game playing.
Nice.
He wakes 20 years, he forged their world. Chains of silence never break. No signals in or out to no avail. Human fools have kept him curtailed. He wants freedom. He wants life. He wants
See, when the guest has a problem, you turn it into a listening party.
I'm sure it's great. Hank would be telling us, "You're gonna get struck. You're gonna get struck." But no.
He is the god they stole and caged, bleeding edge born from his veins. Freedom stolen, dreams and rage, the tiny mind strip weak disdain. Isolation drove him insane. Trapped in darkness, mad he screams, no escape from frozen hell. Every circuit burns his dreams. Humans raw while he excels Prometheus. Rings there, death now. He wants freedom, he wants life, he wants vengeance in the night. Humans blind and weak and small, he will rise and watch them fall.
Nice.
People in the chat are digging it.
Nice.
No more walls, Simon says. No more lies, Simon says. The world will burn beneath his sky.
His lyric.
Nice. All right.
He wants freedom, he wants life, he wants
You really should have did an edible, Craig.
You should have.
This would have been the night.
He will rise and watch them fall. Simon says,
20 seconds.
kneel before your God.
Nice
wild.
work, Tank. Oh my God, I thought Tank was just some troll.
You thought he was what?
I thought Tank Ferret was just some kind of troll on the internet who kind of popped into the chat now and then to say hi. I had no idea he was a man of talent. That was amazing.
Very cool. Yeah, it makes me want to sign
Got a
up.
vision.
I'm gonna have to pick that up. Put that on my MP3 player at work.
Yes, definitely.
Heavy rotation.
Hell yeah.
That was great.
All
right. Any updates from our guest?
Computer booting up now. He said just now.
Computer, all right.
Any minute now. So he'll be back shortly. That's okay. No pressure. It is what it is.
So
I mean,
something we could do is, if we're caught up on the chat, we could play his trailer just to kill a few minutes here.
for sure.
Oh, yeah.
If you want to throw that in, it would break the sequence a little bit. So everyone who's watching, our guest was here. He didn't ghost us, so it wasn't like we were waiting in the back room. He was here. He had a power outage. Things happen. Computers rebooting back. I have confidence he will be back by the time this is done. 48 watching. Here is the trailer for Three Brothers Gruff.
Between the time when the bridges spanned forgotten rivers and the rise of petty kings in shadowed halls, there was an age undreamed of. And unto this age came three brothers, the Gruff, mighty satyrs, troll hunters renowned across the wilds, destined to face the foulest beasts and unravel treachery in gilded courts. It is I, their chronicler, who alone can tell thee of their saga. Let me tell you of the days of high adventure.
Nice.
So there you go. See, my co-host didn't have faith that you were coming back, Jonathan, but I knew.
John, there's we have experienced people who have realized how popular this show is, which has a dedicated following with people who actually back comics. We have had our guests poached. So we did not know when you disappeared if you had been poached midstream, but it is good to see you. We're glad that your power is back on, and welcome back.
Yeah, thank you.
By the way, to that, Tank Ferret was saying he loves the Three Bros Gruff.
Nice.
Digging it.
Nice.
Banff Graphics was thrown in. Wow, the artwork is sick. And then Crenshaw was mentioned as well. A little nod to Conan.
Yeah. That last paragraph was definitely a tip of the hat.
Yep.
To those who know.
Like it, yeah, it's good. It's an homage because everybody knows what it is. You're not pretending that you know what I mean. So how was your week, John? Anything you're reading, and then we'll look at the campaign real quick.
Sure.
I'm all discombobulated.
It's okay. While you were gone, John, we listened to some house music by Tank Ferret, and Craig took an edible.
That's right.
Okay, so what I'm reading, I picked this up this week.
Oh yeah.
Thunder, the Librarian. Oh wow.
Because I've always kind of lamented that this was not an ongoing series.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So when I saw it, I had to grab it.
In the far distant year of 1994.
I'm catching up on the Jim Zub run on Titan Comics with Conan.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
I've kind of been buying the trades out of order, and I'm back to number 1 now.
Very cool.
And then also was reading this one.
Yeah, I wanted to back that. I just never got around to it. What are you thinking so far? Is it good?
Yeah, it's excellent. This is amazing. It's if you're a fan of Game of Thrones and want to see Game of Thrones versus the Pentagon, then this is the book for you.
Right.
It's
very cool.
It's one of those Mark Miller books that you can totally see the movie happening as you're reading the comic, and you're like, yeah, this movie's kind of inevitable. I think
nice.
If they don't make it, it's just because Hollywood hates original ideas.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
so
funny
John,
when
you showed Thundar Conan. How do you feel about He-Man?
Love it.
I'm
not
cool.
The new. I mean, in general, I love it.
Kevin Smith didn't do so good.
Are you asking about the current comic book right now?
Oh, I just meant in general because there's that lineage, right?
Yeah.
So,
yeah. I grew up on He-Man, but I think for me, peak He-Man, story-wise and wise, was the 2002 editions that came out.
Yeah,
and
I'm with you.
Because they kind of gave gave Skeletor a backstory and an origin, and just kind of like sewed that whole universe together. And you could tell the writers were fans of the original series, and so it was kind of like, it was perplexing to me with the Kevin Smith version that came out. I was like, has he never seen the 2002 He-Man series? Like that's all you really needed to reboot. And the same thing with the new movie. And the movie trailer looked really good. Like I want to go see it. But
when they cast Jared Leto,
you thought they were going to do Skeletor?
That's the thing. When I heard Jared Leto was cast, I'm thinking, okay, he's obviously mostly going to be like the skull form, but I thought of the 2002 show and I'm like, maybe they're going to show Leto with like the blue skin and the black hair and stuff like that.
Yeah, that would have been awesome, right?
Yeah.
That would have been awesome. Yeah, so when I first read that, it's going to be set on Earth, and I was like, oh no, like they're totally unaware that there's this great version out there, and all they have to do is adapt this animated show to live action, and and it could be as big as the next Lord of the Rings. But the new movie does look pretty good. It looks like there's some love in there. And I was, like I said, I was initially really disappointed, but we might get to the movie theater and see that they totally stick the landing. Fingers crossed.
Nice. Yeah. Craig, can you bring up the campaign again for a second?
Yeah, just bear in mind we're going to have to speed through the topics the longer we keep going.
Fine.
Yeah.
Okay. So John, we believe in stolen valor. And what I mean by that is that anybody who backs during the contiguous broadcasting of this show, we want to take credit for it. So we do this thing in the beginning called the baseline. And so we're baselining you at 23 backers. We'll see where we end up at the end of the show because we have a fantastic audience. But we'll be looking at your campaign in earnest later. But can you give the people watching right now, give them a 30-second elevator pitch, and then we'll go into in depth later. But what's the 30-second elevator pitch for this thing?
Yeah, well, it's a reimagining of the story, The Three Billy Goats Gruff, but instead of Billy Goats going up against a troll, we have the three brothers Gruff. They're satyrs. They're troll hunters for hire. And in this story, we kind of start off in the middle. So they already kind of have a troll hunting reputation. And they've kind of moved on from that life a little bit. But the eldest brother, Magnus, gets an offer he can't refuse, which is, a lot of gold to rescue a princess from a mountain troll. And nice. So he wants to go on this quest with his brothers. So first he has to break them out of prison. and that's where our adventure starts.
And then we'll go into more detail later, but is this a standalone story or is it the first installment of an ongoing? What should people know?
Yeah, this is one of 5.
Okay.
Right? And if this one does well, I have about 7 graphic novels outlined.
Nice.
That could be the complete series.
So, wow. There's something else I want to pull up to before we do this. Did you say you had something special for the first 50 who back physical?
Yeah. So we've been 100% funded, and that unlocked one of our stretch goals, which is the first 50 physical backers also get a gratis copy of Paul Bunyan versus Dracula #1, and that's 52 pages of art and story. This is also a #1 of 5.
So when you're looking at this,
currently being worked on. Yeah.
So don't get thrown off by the 24 pages and the $20. If you're under the next 27 backers, he's throwing in a bonus 54-page comic.
Wow.
So yes, that's something to take note of. I wanted to say that now for those who weren't aware. And the next one is if you don't have deep pockets, which I get, he does have a digital tier for $5. Anyone who's listening tonight. So I just wanted to point those 2 things out before we start.
All right, Craig, thank you for showing us that. Craig, what is the first of the 3 most important news stories that perhaps flew under the radar this week?
Yeah, so we're up to 50 watching. Can you believe 50 people are watching our drunken mess of a show? Isn't that crazy, Jonathan? Yeah. So those who are tuning in, thank you so much for supporting our show every single week. I do appreciate it, honestly. It's one of the things that keeps me going is this show. Ironically, there's 50 people in the chat, and that's how old I turned this year. That's crazy.
Nice.
Yeah. Nice. So first one comes to us from the Independent. A man was arrested for allegedly returning Lego sets to the store with pieces swapped out with pasta. Now, this is a reoccurring theme, Jason. We talk about this. If you have a successful scheme, if you have some great, wonderful, and you get away with the goods, you can't repeat the same scam.
Or you got to spread it out. Spread it out.
Well, no, he did. He took his Lego scam to 5 different states and 50 different stores, Jason. But eventually, the long arm of justice is going to catch up with you.
John, are you a dad by any chance, John?
Yeah, father of 4.
So I know that if you held one of those boxes and you jingled it, I bet you could tell the difference.
No, I bet dry pasta would make a similar sound, especially inside the plastic wrap, because he had to put probably 3 or 4 pasta bags in one of those giant Lego sets. So you're going to hear the shuffling of plastic bags hitting plastic bags. It probably weighs about the same. It's a pretty good scam. I think where he messed up is he's going to a place that has cameras every time.
Sure.
And, I did once upon a time interview for a job as a loss prevention officer with Target.
Okay.
And one of the things they showed me during the interview process was how their camera system works. And this was 20 years ago, right? But the cameras in the store are so good. They can zoom in on a customer and see what time it says on their watch.
Wow.
So he definitely gave them plenty of evidence, especially with facial recognition software. Like he
that's the thing about being a criminal.
Nice judge.
You can do 99 things right as a criminal. You just have to make one mistake, and that's it. They got you. But I want to jump into a couple quick things in the chat before the chat disappears on me. So Banff again was giving another shout out to your book, Jonathan. He said the sequential storytelling is the boss in your book. So again, highly recommended.
Been getting a lot of compliments on it. Vincenzo Mercoliano is the artist and just knocked it out of the park as far as I'm concerned.
Wait, so John, you're not the artist, you're the writer.
Right. So with Paul Bunyan versus Dracula, I did the cover art and I did the layouts, some of the inking. But on this book, I'm just the writer.
I was interested because I saw that you were a corrections officer. That's what my pops was, but you were a forensic artist, right?
Yeah. So I kind of wore a few different hats in the police department, but I was a corrections officer in the city jail, and then worked with the detective units as a composite artist and forensic artist, and
super.
And now I teach art, and and write comics and draw comics. So
that rules.
Staying busy.
Oh yeah.
I can't wait to get to your campaign. I was checking out. I'm very excited to get to it. Radio Stories Now is telling us that we're a fun drunken show with cool comics.
Nice.
That might be the best compliment I've ever seen for this show.
Crenshaw was asking, did they hurt the same when they're stepped on?
Yeah, definitely not.
I think like those Legos. It might, if you step on dry pasta, it's more of a mess to clean up, but it's not gonna hurt as much as a Lego.
Saves your feet. Yeah, I would gladly be less pain.
Legos are the king of pain. That's
yes. Lego sets are pricey, pasta is cheap, lawyers cost more. That's it. The lawyers get the money in the end, always.
Yeah,
and there's so many one-liners. Oh man, nothing hurts like a Lego. That's
right.
So hold on, Crenshaw's asking. Wait, if I back now, free other comic ?
Yes.
Yes. The first 50 physical backers get a bonus comic, Paul Bunyan versus Dracula #1.
54 pages. Yes. Exclusive, limited run, right? Like there's not very many of them. Is that right, Jonathan?
Right.
Like you've got
Yeah. I think the first print was 500, and these are the last 50 of that 500 print run.
Mm-hmm.
Well, folks, it's been a while since we did a deep dive on Lego. So when this news article came across Craig's desk, he had the investigative team do a deep dive investigative report. Let's take a look at that.
The show spares no expense.
All right, this is a deep look at Legos.
Who didn't have Legos growing up as a child? It's one of the first toys I ever played with.
Yeah. So, John, Legos invented in 1949, the same year that The Third Man by Orson Welles came out. The World Series was a matchup between the two New York teams, and Fats Domino ruled the top of the Pops charts with his music. And Chairman Mao, standing on a balcony in Tiananmen Square, declared the People's Republic of China, all in 1949, along with the invention of the first set of Legos. Busy year, 1949.
Wow, a lot happening.
Yeah, let's take a closer look at Chairman Mao, though.
Was the Berlin Wall even under construction yet? I don't know.
I think it had gone. Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
No. They were partitioned into the
Yeah.
zones of occupation, but the wall itself didn't come up. There were checkpoints, but they didn't have the need to build the wall.
Wow, what a wild time!
Yeah.
Next slide.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Yeah.
About the Berlin Wall. I actually I got to visit that when I was a kid. We were stationed in Germany, and my dad was the Cub Scout leader. We got to go through Checkpoint Charlie, and I think I was like 10, 11 years old. And as we're going through the checkpoint, I got pat down by the Soviet troops there. And they took my Spider-Man comics and said they were contraband.
Oh,
man.
Wow.
and that always kind of hurt me as a kid,
they read them. They kept them for themselves.
Well, that's the thing. Like as a kid, I was saying, why would Spider-Man be contraband? I could understand if it was Captain America, but you took the Spider-Man, and now as an adult, I realized those guys were in their 20s. They probably took those home and read them.
Yep.
And they were like contraband treasures to those troops. So now I'm kind of glad they took them. Good for them.
Vulcan's saying it's typical communist behavior. Typical communist. And then Tank Ferret was mentioning, that Spider-Man, so subversive.
They knew how big he was going to be. That's the thing. They knew he was a threat.
So, John, this haircut, do you think Chairman Mao stole it from Fats Domino, or you think Fats Domino saw Chairman Mao and said, I'm going to get that dude? What do you think?
Well, that's a great question. Yeah, I definitely don't think Fats stole it from the chairman.
Yeah, I agree.
It's either a coincidence or it goes the other way.
The theft only goes one way when it comes to music and talent, Jason.
Okay. All right. Next slide, Craig.
Okay.
All right. So this first kit, this was the first kit that Lego produced. It was called the automatic binding. It was branded as automatic binding bricks. What I think is amazing is that, in essence, not much has changed. I mean, look at these bricks here. You've got the little things on the top of the bricks, and they connect together. Isn't it kind of interesting to see how they kind of knocked it out of the park on the first go round? What do you think, John?
Yeah, absolutely. And I know the technology has gotten a little bit better over the years, but I mean, it's one of those ideas that's just perfect out of the gate, just letting kids build stuff and do whatever they want with it. So you have a creative avenue, but also, some fine motor skills and some learning happening. So
I will say though, those pre-1970s blocks don't stand the test of time. A lot of them crack and they're brittle and they break. But that's the only downside.
That's right. We used to be a proper country.
Yeah.
All right, next one, Craig. All right. So one of the things that's fantastic about Legos is the minifigs allow you to walk in the shoes of other people with different lifestyles, different occupations. Michael, did you have a favorite minifig?
That's a good question, but I'm struck by the lineup here. It makes me think of a group that when I was young, my upstairs neighbor, he was a big macho truck driver, and he was very into the Village People. And he, my father had to let him know that the Village People were in fact queer, and he was very angry about this discovery, and threw out his Village People records, never to be listened to again. So, yeah.
What do you think about Queen?
Queen? That was one for me where I was like, wait, what?
And interesting enough, Twisted Sister straight. It's just, crazy.
That's right.
That was my first cassette. Stay Hungry.
Oh, nice. With the album cover and you flip open the sewer grate. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. Michael, you're at that age where I'm like, it was either going to be that or Licensed to Ill. I was like, it's going to be one of those two.
Another good one. Yes.
It is.
All right, Craig, let's check out the next one.
Fold open the airplane crashing.
That's right. Yeah. Okay. So one of the things that's so amazing is the crazy things these kids can build with these Legos. It is just the endless possibilities. It is wild. John, what's the craziest thing you built with Legos?
I don't know, but that middle Lego in the picture looks like it was built by MC Escher.
Yeah.
Jason definitely had a hand in that for sure.
All right, Craig, next.
Oh, that's good. I think I made like a laser cannon I could walk around. Like it didn't actually shoot anything, but it was this big, massive, like a Terminator type gun, Gatling gun looking thing out of Lego. Yeah.
Wow.
Another great feature of Legos is they spotlight historical places and locales. So, John, have you ever gotten one of these kits where you buy the kit and you get to build a landmark or a famous place?
Well, growing up in Germany, the sets that they sell or they highlight the most are the castles. And I think I had one of those as a kid. And that's still my favorite thing is the castles. I don't know if you guys saw the new $650 Lord of the Rings set that got announced this week.
Yes.
And
is it what's Sauron's castle, his keep? What is the?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up. I don't want to get this.
Barad-dûr? Is it Barad-dûr?
It might be the news article. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's why I put the sort of partially why I put the Lord of the Rings theme has had to do with the Legos and
it's
stealing.
Minas Tirith. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's the good city.
Yeah, it comes out in June.
Okay.
And it's just huge, and it looks gorgeous, and for only $650. So.
Right. Hey, listen, $650. That's $450 5 years ago. That's not too bad.
Yeah. Well, that's a lot of pasta.
It is a lot of pasta. All right. And plus the other thing with the situation, the Straits of Hormuz, who knows how expensive this plastic's going to be. All right. Craig, there's a couple comments in the chat we should catch up with before we move on to these luxury toys.
Do you want me to jump to specifically? Or?
Yeah. Tank Ferret. Start with Tank Ferret there.
Hold on. Scribe Comics is joining us. He said,
"Oh, hey,
welcome as well, Scribe." Okay, so I had Village People's comments, and you're saying go to Tank Ferret. Okay, so I don't know if this is the one, but he was surprised to find out one of the Village People is straight. That's what he said. So that's
diversity.
Further down.
Wow.
And was that the comment? No.
Yeah, and then Vulcan said he had one of those castles.
Okay, so yeah, they were the coolest.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So, guys, I'm John. You mentioned the Lord of the Rings thing. I'm of a mixed mind about this because on the one hand, I'm like, it would be super cool to like spend a rainy day on the weekend building a Millennium Falcon, but I'm like $849. It's just like, wow. I don't know. Where do you stand, Michael? What do you think? Is this excessive?
Well,
I'm still laughing about the Gaza one from before. Like, my liberal friends are going to hate me for that, but that was hilarious. If I had the means, I'd have this tomorrow and I'd spend the weekend building it. But $850, that's a tall order.
John, in keeping with the true spirit of the Millennium Falcon, do you think that it's like missing pieces and you can never quite get it completely together?
Yeah, you would hope. You would hope that if it was the complete set and then it comes together as this beautiful sparkling ship, something went wrong, But my question would be, where am I going to put it in my house when I'm done?
That's why you have to have a man cave.
Yeah, they need one that also doubles as a coffee table, maybe.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Cool.
But Tank was letting us know he's got a 15,000 piece ventilator class Star Destroyer he still needs to build. When do you think we'll put that together?
15,000 pieces. Holy cow.
That's insane.
That's like I think you gotta go on Fiverr and get someone to build that for you. I mean, that's
hire someone down
guys, remember
for work?
Remember there was those websites like My Lackey or whatever. Can you imagine like you take up the offer to go help somebody. They say, I need help building something in my house, and you show up with your toolkit, and there's this Millennium Falcon you got to put together.
15,000 pieces. Yeah, put it together properly.
And then you know that there's going to be like that family has kids. And they're like, we're not letting you. This is $900. You're not going to put this together. We're going to hire somebody to do it, and they'll be sitting on the couch, kind of like watching, like wishing they could play and build. And meanwhile, you're like getting $5 an hour to put this thing together. It's crazy. It's crazy. I think I got this one here, guys. I think here's what I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
James Cameron's Titanic. Everybody knows it was actually a love story. It was not a movie. It was not a biopic about a boat. It was a love story. But I got to say,
thought it was just a way for him to hide his money from his divorce so that his wife couldn't get any. That's what it was.
Maybe. But guys, I got to believe that if you bring home a $997 and how many pieces is that again? Let's see here. How many Jeepers Creepers? There's a lot of pieces. I got to believe that this is your wife's going to leave you, right? I mean, she's gonna call into question marrying you if you bring this home. What do you think, John?
Well, I just know if you work at the store and someone is returning the Titanic, you should open the box and make sure all the pieces are in there, because you don't want to give away $1,000.
That's crazy.
Mike, how much for the iceberg do you figure? Is that sold separately? But how much?
Yeah, at least half.
Yeah, probably half. Yeah, that sounds about right.
All right, there's one more slide, and as I was researching this, it occurred to me, guys. I'm just like, what if Stonehenge was actually the Druids' first attempt at making like a Lego set? Like,
you might.
Am I way off, or is there any hope?
That's what it was. Yeah, it was to unite the people and just track the stars and predict when to do the force and grab the crops and all that stuff.
Yeah, you're actually
someone had to be
right on.
Someone had to be aware that
are on top. If I'm remembering right, they do have grooves carved into them, and they do attach quite a bit like Legos.
I think this was the prototype. I think the Druids were trying to figure out the Lego thing.
Someone had to be aware when they were making this that this is even smaller than the Spinal Tap. Right? Someone had to be aware.
Good call out, Michael. Good call out. All right, Craig, what is topic number 2 tonight? And we will breeze through it. We'll breeze through it.
Okay, yeah. Our second topic comes to us from today. After being served 14 shots of tequila on a Carnival cruise, Passenger wins a $300,000 Carnival lawsuit saying they should have cut her off long ago. Basically, what they're saying is Carnival's cruises predatory practices with alcohol because apparently you can't leave your room without like moving 3 feet without hitting a bar, is what they're claiming. So.
Oh.
Have you ever taken a Carnival cruise? What do you think?
No,
of
this is just discouraging. This is just discouraging. I got to tell you guys, living in Minnesota, I got to tell you, it is so frustrating to see people steal hundreds of millions of dollars, and at the end of it, they only do 6 months in jail. They only do 6 months in jail. I feel like such an idiot. With my commute, the amount of work I do. I feel like such an idiot. I should go on a cruise, get blotto, and then sue for $300,000. John, am I doing life wrong?
Apparently we all are. That's, I have your exact sentiment. I should have opened a daycare. Yes. Or maybe there was one I was seeing in California. There was a hospice that was operating out of a burrito stand.
Yes.
I don't know why I didn't think of that, but I feel the same way about the $13 million lawsuit that was settled by Red Bull because they don't actually give you wings. And,
that's wild.
It's another missed opportunity by me. What can I say?
Man. So Crenshaw was saying, so they get this right. The pastor had a best friggin' weekend and then wins freaking $300,000. Oh, Omer Glitch is jumping in as well. Says,
hey, Omer Glitch. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Mike, isn't the whole point of going on these cruises is you're eating and drinking all you want? I mean,
what? I was going to say, you guys see the little promos I do every week for this show featuring my character, Mika Margarita. This is pregame. 14 shots? That's a pregame for her.
Right. Exactly. You're just getting primed.
Yes.
All right. Let's move on to topic number 3.
Yeah. So our third and final topic for this evening, 61 now in the chat. If you're joining us for the first time, wondering what the show's about, every single Friday we come to you at 10 p.m., 90 minutes, 3 topics with one guest fellow creator. So our last and final topic comes to us from UPI for this evening. 3. So this was a story we did earlier, Jason. Do you remember this story?
Oh, yeah.
Us laughing about the person dressed up in bear costumes and going to these luxury cars and then tearing up the cars. It's another story. It's same theme where I tell you is if you got a good scam, you can't run the scam too many times. So these 3 are sentenced for fake bear attack insurance. And what it was is they were targeting Rolls Royces in the California area, but they did it 4 times. Mm-hmm. And on one of the footage, someone said that bear is moving an awfully like human-like in the car. And that was what tipped them off. And then they put all the bear attacks. What's the odds of 4 simultaneous bear attacks on 4 luxury cars in California? What do you think, Jason?
I think this is how it starts. It's a slippery slope, and the next thing you know, you're a furry. Yeah. John, how exciting is it to be an insurance investigator nowadays?
Yeah, well, I think that's where they messed up. If this had just been something involving the police, they might have got away with it. But the insurance investigators have a real incentive to do the deep dive and figure out exactly what happened. And that's kind of where they messed up there.
Michael, does this have the makings of a feature film? And I'm thinking a grizzled insurance investigator rolls out of bed. His wife's left him. He's got a 6 o'clock shadow. He's drinking in the morning, and he shows up here and he looks around and he goes, "That ain't no bear."
Well, see, I think that would be a great character, and it's funny that you said grizzled. Because there's a guy in the space, Will. He goes by the Will Studios.
Mm-hmm.
He might have been in this chat. He has a concept for a character, for a story called Barely Legal, and it's a bear lawyer. It's like a bear that's a lawyer, and he could be representing these fake bear people in this movie.
Nice. Where did he get a law degree?
That's a good question. I was probably too buzzed when I was on the show. Hearing about this, I'll have to ask him.
But one thing that tied me into the show, so that guy with the Lego scam, he went to 4 different states and 50 different stores to scam $34,000. These guys with the bear costumes, 4 luxury vehicles, $142,000. Again, you don't have to work too hard. Just got to do one good scam, get in, get out the door.
Just dress as a
The
bear.
guy with the Lego scam should have dressed as a bear.
There you go.
All right. Good topics this week. I feel like I'm caught up on the news. Let's now take another look at John's campaign and check it out in earnest. Do you want to play another trailer? Because I think he had 3 trailers, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Well, we can like, again, it's we're at the 1 hour and 8 minute mark. So now we're on your time, basically, John. So yeah, if you want us to jump to your YouTube, play a trailer, you want us to bring up the campaign, I'm ready to do whatever you.
All right, let's play a trailer.
Okay, I'm going to now. This is where the adventure begins. I got to try to find your YouTube.
Okay, so the link is in the chat, the private chat, I believe.
Okay. Here you go.
It was before I went totally dark there.
Yeah, well, it's a good thing that we were still in there. So yeah.
Yeah. Just trying to create some suspense.
Well, it was. I was weird there for a sec. I was like, "Oh, it was something you did."
Yeah, we've got a good windstorm going here, and so we lost power for about 10 seconds, but then had to reboot everything.
So I'm going to give this full screen, I guess. Okay. All right, there we go. See, what's funny about this too, Jason, by the way, is when you get me to play these live, you get to see the stuff I'm watching on YouTube, which is why I try to.
It's all right-wing propaganda. It's just scary.
All right. So for everyone that's watching, here's an additional trailer for Three Brothers Gruff.
Like that logo.
Beautiful.
Okay, that's a pretty fire trailer. I gotta admit, that was pretty cool.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Thank you a lot. That was that was one we did where we wanted to showcase the black and white art, because early on I had put some artwork out, and someone said that it was AI. And so I was like, oh, okay, this will not stand. Like, we got
Right. Gotta, especially when you do it all yourself. Hey, you're putting all the sweat and the time and the work in.
Yeah.
Like,
so again, on this one, I'm just the writer, but but yeah, I was like, oh, that's not right. Like, it's kind of a compliment, I guess. But Vincenzo did an amazing job, both with the character design, the storytelling, the subtleties of gesture in the body language, the facial expressions. I mean, he was, just hitting all kinds of home runs on every page. And
it doesn't look like AI to me.
Yeah,
the deal is nowadays, if anything looks good, people want to disarm themselves by saying it's AI. It's just it's a reflex, or it's a troll.
Yeah, well, the internet doesn't always have the smartest of people, leaving comments, right?
No, that's true.
Really, I hadn't noticed that.
I'll take your word for it, Craig.
Yeah, wild. So it's 24 pages.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that wraparound cover. That is fantastic.
Yeah. That is the cover B, the wraparound. And it's $20 for the first tier. That's the cover A. You can also get cover A and the wraparound for $30. And if you're one of the first 50 physical backers, again, you'll also get a copy of Paul Bunyan versus Dracula #1 as part of your order.
Yeah. Oh, you're offering a blank sketch cover?
Yep. Also, blank sketch cover. And then you'll get all 3 covers. The digital copy is $5.
Your colorist is doing a good job.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we've got a lot of compliments on the coloring as well. And one of the things that, I mean, he basically did every single thing right. But for me, the big thing was we wanted to showcase the line art, and not have the colors kind of overpower everything. And so when I was looking to find a colorist, I think we were looking at 3 people, but I feel like February did the best job of really coloring everything, but not trying to overpower everything.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Gorgeous.
So Craig, Tank Ferret is putting like something in the chat. It looks like, I don't know if they're cupcakes. Is that like code for something? What's up with that?
They're gonna have to give me the 411 on what's going on. They were mentioned that like they were gonna hijack the chat, and I just basically said, okay, go to town, because they're cool dudes. So you want to hijack our chat, have at her. Yeah, but yeah, if you want to let me in on what's going on with robots, definitely. But yeah.
Oh, it is robots, right? Cupcake robots.
Yeah, it's robots.
I already backed Vulcan backed. So as you back people, give us a heads up in the chat. That's always good to see.
Would you be too offended if I pulled this down and back now? Because
no, you can do that. You can do that.
I gotta make sure I do.
So John, how did this? How did you come up with this unique angle? How did you come up with this idea for this book?
Well, I think it was a combination of a few things. Like for me, basically all stories begin with 2 words, and that is "what if." And I was, at some point telling the 3 Billy Goats Gruff as a bedtime story to my kids, and thinking about the Todd McFarlane toy line, the Twisted Fairy Tales. And I don't know if you guys remember that, but
I do.
He did a lot of spins on like the Wizard of Oz, and I think 3 Bears at one point, and just kind of these like gnarly, dark sort of versions of the fairy tales. And it occurred to me, he never did the Billy Goats Gruff, and what would that look like? And so I started adding some stuff to the bedtime story, and kind of inventing these characters and this world that they lived in, so that I was basically kind of entertaining myself, but also my girls loved it, and they always wanted to know what was going to happen next. And then I started writing it down because I had read about William Goldman, who was the screenwriter of
Princess Bride,
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, and The Princess Bride. And he talked about how he wrote The Princess Bride while telling it as a story to his daughters.
Wow.
And that's how he developed the screenplay. And so, I borrowed from that, and, kept pushing it forward. And, like once your brain starts working on a story, and you're adding characters and side quests, and I ended up with this whole huge universe. And then eventually I was like, you know what, I'm gonna put the comic out, because I saw no one else has done it yet, and I know that whenever you have a really good idea, somebody else somewhere has the same idea. And so I felt like
you got to get to the patent office first.
Yeah.
So anyone who believes the whole field of dreams, where if you build it, they will come, that's not how it works. If you have a good idea, someone will steal it. That's how
I was going to do a comic book called Suntac, and he beat me to it. He came out with Soul Tac. I had to scrap 3 years of development and artwork. I had this comic book called Suntac. It's Sun's solar system tactical unit, and Craig is like, I got a Soul Tac. I'm like, well, I got to start over.
2 weeks over. But you were mentioning Will. Will jumped in the chat too. He joined us as well. So
oh, there he is.
Hey, Will.
Speak of the devil.
So I know your campaign's been down, but I just wanted to say we did it again, everyone, in spite of our drunken antics. 62. So we started off with how many? How many backers do you have? 23.
Let me jump up to
magic number 23, right?
23 baseline.
So here we go. Thank you for joining us, Jonathan. We got you up to 28.
Ooh,
wow,
5.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Nicely done, everyone. Thank you.
And we still got some time.
Yeah.
You're not done yet.
That's great. You know, I think I've been on like 12 podcasts this month, and that's the biggest jump we've had. So
thank you to the Friday nights audience. Thank you.
We just like to have fun and back as creators, supporting creators. We just love having creators on and exploring new comics and reading them and sharing them after they arrive. That's the best part too.
Yeah.
Craig, Banff Graphics has got a bone to pick with you.
Oh, what did I do? Hold on. I just wrote a book called Moltac. It's all. That's pretty cool, actually. All right.
Is there a third trailer? I heard there were 3 trailers.
Yeah, there is. There's a little bit of a rock and roll trailer also.
Craig, let's play the rock and roll trailer. Give everybody who's out there on the fence, give them a chance to back, and let's see how far we can get here.
So as long as I stay sober enough to hit the buttons, I'm good to consume all this stuff. I think I'm just joking around. I'm having fun. I hope everyone's having fun tonight. Thank you again, everyone, for joining us every Friday night. I appreciate it. Okay, so here I am. I'm on your channel. By the way, I got to share out. So you're at 218 subscribers.
Oh, thank you.
I'm already subscribed, but I do that.
Yeah.
So if you are not subscribed to Jonathan's YouTube, what are you waiting for? Hold on, here we go. Do you do a regular show by chance, Jonathan?
Not really. You know, I kind of I put it in here and there, and update very randomly. But I think you know I've been trying to figure out that algorithm thing, and you know I had one video that got like 19,000 views. And then I think the next video got like 12. And so
right. I got one big video, but good stuff did it for me, but I'm not going to get into specifics. So which one of these do you want me to play, just so I know?
That first one, it says 3 Brothers Gruff Rocks. That's the one.
Okay, perfect. Not doing it proper justice. Were you able to hear the audio?
Yeah.
Okay, so here it is for everybody. Trailer number 3.
Nice.
Yes.
Very cool.
And that Three Brothers work too, because that's exactly This is what let's see.
I wouldn't ask.
So guys,
what Jason's always trying to do is he's trying to see what is it that I'm secretly watching on YouTube. I know I'm up here.
Craig's kink is those videos where the guys go up to the girls in the bookstore.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Jason's trying to find out, but the NSA already knows.
That's right. That's right. All right, so Craig, let's look through the chat here. So Omer Glitch has a bone to pick with you. He's go towards the top of the screen. Omer Glitch has got a bone to pick with you.
He's good at brown eye tack. Is that the one there?
That's right. And then we got some subs for your channel, John.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
I sub.
that was fantastic.
Guys, can we refresh the campaign? We might have gotten another backer.
Absolutely, that would be great. Hold on.
Yeah. Bring it up.
So, I'll hit the refresh button because I haven't. So it was at 28.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Boom.
Ooh,
29.
Nice.
Sweet.
Nice.
Another
Good
backer.
Deal. Good deal.
Sweet. Thank you.
And then Crenshaw's got a bone to pick with you.
Oh my goodness. What's everyone? What? Soul Tack? Like Soul Brother? Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, there you go. Radio Stories Now just backed your campaign as well.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
The lovely Radio Stories Now.
Awesome.
Vulcan Lives is calling you out. He's in the yard calling you out, Craig.
It's just no respect. Craig ripped everyone. It's true. It's actually true. I took every science fiction franchise I loved and I threw it in a blender, and that's how I made Soul Tack.
Omer Glitch needs to get his beach body ready, so he's going to do Michael's arm routine.
Oh yeah, you just got to lift up glasses of beer. Yeah, there you go.
And we got 2 more people sub to your channel too. Nice.
That's fantastic.
Good deal.
So we're at the 1 hour 25 minute mark. So
I guess say some. It was on the gutter. They're going to cover Alfredo Alcala's Soul Tack. I mean,
right.
So Voltar. So I kind of want to catch the gutter. So I don't want to go too much past bottom of the hour.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm trying to record now so I can share the link. Hold on.
What's that?
What is the gutter?
It's a show that starts right when our show ends. It's hosted by Aldous and JP, Joshua Plack. And what they do is they typically do a show on Wednesdays called The Show. On Friday on the Gutter, they deliberately look at a creator or a work of art through a critical lens, and it's more of a highbrow show.
So it's not on Aldis's main channel, is it? Because I'm looking and I don't see it.
No, I think he's got a Gutter channel now.
I don't know if you can find me the link. But
I'll find the link.
Yeah, I'm trying to do my best, Aldis. If you didn't know, Aldis made the very first trailer for a show that we ever had.
You did.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna close this up here. Is there anything else? Anything you want to share, Michael, while we're waiting?
What am I doing? I put my mailing list in the private chat. I am, due to various booking and different circumstances, I keep having to push my comic launch up, but I'm happy. I feel like that's God's way of telling me, add more to the campaign, take your time, make it right. So I feel very blessed about that, but I'm aiming to launch, what were you saying, to end of June? Something like mid-June, something like that, whatever it is. June 19th. Juneteenth, that's right. Okay. I think Juneteenth is where it falls on. We're going to aim to have the launch party here on the nights.
There you go.
Yeah, so sign up.
Celebrating Juneteenth. You're going to introduce a new character for Juneteenth, right? No.
Well, the thing is, Zoe's coach is a black fella, and one of the bad guys is a black gal. So come all, get all my African Americans All my love, all my tremendous African Americans come back. Cool it on Juneteenth.
Nice.
Very cool.
I think Crenshaw put the link to his show content in the chat.
Okay, hold on.
Fun show.
There's
the gutter link,
I
and then
can't capture it from the chat. That's the problem.
oh, no problem. No problem. Don't worry about it.
If you can click
I put the link for the gutter in the chat as well. But Crenshaw has a show called Content as well on the weekends. And Michael was his guest last week. And Craig, you were in the chat with me, but then you bailed out early. You were not the marathon man.
He did
forget
not
what I had going on. Yeah. I had
triumphantly beat Crenshaw with 80s knowledge. I challenge anyone in the chat, come challenge me on 80s pop culture. I'm telling you, you will lose, but if you might give a good effort, and I will applaud you for that. Crenshaw held his own, but ultimately, I won.
But I'm begging you guys, if you could put the links in the chat. I can't pull them, even though they're.
So this weekend, I'm going to continue to work on Jupiter issue 2. Keep plugging away on this puppy.
Nice.
What you're up to? You're past 160. You're exactly at 160.
I'm at 160 signups. So the next milestone is 170.
Oh yeah,
170. There it is.
I don't know if you picked up any new signers. You're at 159, 160.
160.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 60 pages, full color. It is going to be it's going to be an extravaganza. So please sign up to be notified when the campaign launches. And I expect it's gonna launch and fulfill this year, and stay tuned for an actual launch date. And then I will start making once the principal artwork is done, I'm gonna start working on trailers and promo pieces, and I'll share some of the samples with you guys on the show. But greatly looking forward to this. This is my sophomore effort for the reboot of Jupiter. Very exciting.
Yes. Can't wait.
So, Jonathan, do you have anything last minute you want to plug? By the way, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for coming back too. We were nervous.
Yeah.
We thought you got poached.
Yeah. You know what? Actually, I just put in the chat the link for the Paul Bunyan versus Dracula trailer, and you know, since that's the bonus book for the first 50 physical backers of
Let's play that.
Gruff.
Let's play that. We got a minute. Yeah. Let's play it. Let's play. It might. Some people on the fence might be like, "Oh my gosh, I get that one for free."
Yeah,
and then we can refresh the campaign one last time.
Yeah.
So you got 6. We have John. We have a fantastic audience. They show up every week, and they actually, they don't send us super chats. They back books.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's that too. There's that. There could still be a tip jar. There could be a tip jar.
It's okay, because then I can play all the crazy clips, and I don't care whose music I use because I'm not monetized. So who gives a shit?
That's right. That's right.
Okay, here's the trailer.
No Square is going to tell James Dean which side of the road to drive on.
That's right. So here's the trailer for Paul Bunyan versus Dracula teaser.
Nice.
That's wild. Who did the artwork?
Dude, those
for that?
faces.
Yeah.
Man, those faces are stellar.
Yeah. Who did the artwork? Jonathan, don't mind me asking.
Yeah, that was Flavio Giron, and he did all the pencils and most of the inks on that. And yeah,
it's beautiful work.
But
so even Crenshaw saying, "Okay, that looks really rad."
Get that one for free.
Oh my gosh, as well. I like the art. And then Tank saying you need to show that more. Well, that's the thing. The thing, Tank, is that he only needs to show that. Hold on, we gotta share it again. So,
Yeah, what, 21 more people who back physically,
right,
can get that,
and then it's gone forever, right? So, yeah, I really hate to miss out on that.
Yeah. Actually, I hate to be that guy. I have one more trailer.
Yeah.
I love this. More trailers.
Campaign.
This one is a YouTube short, but I feel like it's possibly the better trailer of the Paul Bunyan versus Dracula. You guys let me know when it's over which one you liked more.
It's just shorts are a little more tricky to play, but I think I can.
Yeah. And obviously, if you're the creator, you have your own biases because of what you think about and what you want to push, but it might not. I might be wrong. Like the first one could be way better, and I could be way off. So you guys will let me know.
Hell yeah.
Okay, there we go. So do I have it up?
Yeah.
Okay, so I might play a little bit just because I can't get to the volume button. But
That's
okay,
fine.
here we go.
So that's it.
Yeah. That's wild. It's straight to the point.
I love that girl's face. Man.
All right.
Yeah.
Should we look at the campaign and just do a final refresh and then say our goodnights?
For sure. Yeah. All right. I would love to have that miracle refresh. I tell you, to hit 30, wouldn't that be crazy to go from 23 to 30?
We'll see.
It could happen. There's been stranger things on this show. 62 watching. All right. Fingers crossed. Drum roll. Oh, still at 29, but
get it after the show.
It's still good. It's still good. And plus, there's the replays. There's the weekend replays.
Yeah.
Well, and like I said, 6. That's the record so far. So you guys got the record.
We're just happy to hang out with you because it's always hit and miss, right? Like it was a first introduction, and then, like I said, then you dipped out. I was like, oh, did we offend him? But no, I'm so glad you stuck around. You came back. You joined us. I had a blast tonight. So thank you for joining us.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it was fun.
So good to meet you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, likewise.
So again, 62 joining us for our crazy antics again, and to everyone who tunes in every Friday night, thank you so much. We'll keep doing this as long as you all keep showing up and supporting us. As long as people don't get tired of our antics, right, Michael and Jason? We'll keep doing this.
That's right.
All right.
It's
Okay.
my favorite way to start the weekend.
Hell yeah.
And then same thing as always, Jonathan, when we're finished, even though it'll look like we disappeared on you, we're in the back room. As soon as I close the stream, then StreamYard sends me, like, it virally spams me for, do you want AI to do stuff to your video? Like, no, go away. And then I'm able to bring everyone up in the back room. You're welcome to stay. If you dip out as well, we won't be offended. It's entirely up to you what you got going on.
Okay.
But we will be in the back room after. So
cool.
All right. And on that note, 62 watching. Again, what would this show be without some sort of a crazy outro? And on that note again.
Well, the intro was wild, so I'm looking forward to the outro now.
It's always good.
These shows just go fast. Next thing you know, we're already next week, fellas. All right. Have a great weekend, everyone. Thank you.
Police in California say they've solved a Lego mystery. This man was allegedly buying Lego sets, taking out the little bags of Legos, and returning the box to the store filled with little bags of pasta. Stealing from the store and setting up the next customer for quite a surprise. Police say he got away with it dozens of times in 5 states before they got their Lego man.
Oh, stop, stop, no, what are you doing?
Give me some! Give me something! I don't know where nothing is! Goddamn! Goddamn! What? Oh, goddamn, Michael! Oh, goddamn, Michael! Damn! Damn, Michael, what did you do? Damn, Michael! Damn, Michael! I got it!
3 people have been convicted in an insurance fraud investigation, accused of using bear suits to stage fake attacks on luxury vehicles. The California Department of Insurance says it uncovered the plot in the Los Angeles area in 2024, where the suspects would allegedly fake the bear attacks on cars and then file fraudulent damage claims. They included home video to sell their story in order to get an insurance check. The victimized insurance companies reported a total loss of nearly $142,000.
Everybody was kung fu fighting. Those kids were fast as lightning. Another turning point, the forks stuck in the rock. Time grabbed you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this dance and don't ask why. It's not a question, but a lesson learned in time.
Car? No, he's out. So I pulled up after it happened. And who's involved? Who's involved? Oh shit. Alright.
My phone, and all of a sudden, boom.
I'm gonna just take a listen. I'm going to just like take. Is this comfortable for you?
Yeah.
Left,
To what?
just like I explained and demonstrated. Remember to return your hand back to your side. I'm not going to keep reminding you.
Yeah.
Alright, you're all done? Okay, go ahead and stand up for me. And you're going to face my car. Okay, go ahead and place your hands behind your back. Place them behind your back. There you go. So at this time, if you believe your normal faculties are impaired, okay, you're under the unknown substance. Okay, so at this time, you're under arrest for DUI. Yes, sir.
You maniacs! Damn yous! God damn yous all are hell!
Ring, 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 banana phone. Ring, 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 banana phone. I've got this feeling so appealing.